Hi guys, Amy Avery again, gifted facilitator at two different high schools. So my next one I'm pulling up may be familiar to some of you. I have heard of it more in our COVID years, I guess we've rolled over to. But it's free rice. So I've heard it as a time filler. It's never been used. I've never used it, but I've heard of it as oh, they're done. Just let them get on free rice. So the next thing that I really wanted to specifically look for was ACT prep. So things that would challenge my students that weren't a book, that wasn't a practice test, but something they could flip through, they may actually enjoy doing to actually help them with their ACT prep. That's a huge thing in my gifted program that my students and their parents are looking for. And I looked at a bunch of these, and really, I think free rice may be one of the best game ones and free that I've come across. So if you aren't familiar with this, like I said, I wasn't. It has all these different categories on here. So let's say English vocabulary, because that's a huge part on there. And it's going to go through pup means, and then I can go through and click it. Now, obviously, you can see this starts very, very low. It's going to keep getting harder and harder and harder as we go along. Now, I think the whole purpose of this is that you are actually feeding rice. It goes with the World Food Program. Like I said, I'm very new to this. But I think that's why other people have used it in the past. So you can go through, and there's actually spots over here that you can actually up the difficulty level. I'm going to put hardest. Let's do that. And let's see now what's going to come up with this. Let's also try something else. It may be something I don't know though, guys. So let's put grammar. So this is something we know is going to go, which is correct. I got dressed quickly. I got dressed quick. I got dressed quickly. Okay, so it's going to go up. So that's something that they may actually see on the ACT. So since there are so many different categories on here, if I wanted to use this for ACT prep, I would give them very specific ones to use, ones that we know are actually probably going to help them. One about pop culture advocates, probably not going to be on ACT, but there are certain ones on here that can be very, very beneficial for them. Geometry, lots of the math ones. So even some science ones, that's one that we typically score pretty low on, just in general, across the board in America. So I think I'm going to use this one for some great ACT prep.